feel like quoting Dashi every time I start a stream. Am I live? Am I live? Yes, I am. How's it going? How y'all doing? I did end last stream saying I was going to stream yesterday, but I lied. Doing the background took a lot more thinking power than I thought it would. So, but you know, that's done now. So we only need to do a few more tweaks and then we can do some smears and other VFX. First we'll do a little tour of the compositing stuff and then we'll do, I'll show you the rest of the background details. So let's just get into that. Ooh. I decided that I used to have OBS capture the render window so you could get a close up, but I keep forgetting to close it. So I'll just have this here and make sure to zoom in so you can see everything. But basically, we got the window glares looking a bit more tame. Last time they were looking a little neon. We added some more background stuff, like we got an ooze blimp here. Wonder what that's supposed to be a parody of. I have no clue. That's about it for this shot. So let's just show the rest of what we did with hopefully no frame drops. So we got the got pizza sign here, and we also tweaked the window color. This is a very important change, and let me tell you why. Because yesterday it was driving me mad going into each of these 11 buildings materials trying to change the color. So similarly to what we did here with this object info node, instead of having it random and select between purple, blue, and gray for the like building, brick, whatever you want to call this texture here, I used this object index thing, which apparently every object has this pass index thing here. I never noticed this before, but you can set it to any number. And what I have it do is, since you can only have pass index as whole numbers, unfortunately, and the color ramp only goes from 0 to 1, I divide the object index by 5 because I want 5 colors, and then just set whatever building to which number to change the window color from there. So this way I don't have to leave the material, bounce around, and have to get it what I'm looking like. And it also made it easier to choose like the glares, the numbers for the glares, so all the windows can be equally bright. So yeah, I'm very happy I figured that out. Eased my headache a bit. What else we got? The library's still green. I showed you the ooze blimp. I think this background shot probably looks the nicest. This water tower, I think, comes out really nice in the render. I'll try to render that for you. It'll drop some frames though. Yeah, so we got, I didn't show this yet either, but we got a circular building here. I wanted some more roundness in Donatello shot because he's probably the roundest character next to what's his name? The orange guy. Michael. But yeah, I like how this gets super jittery. And I'm really hoping that this filter doesn't turn into complete madness when it's animated. But I guess that's something we'll find out later. Oh, I forgot, damn it, I don't have the render up anymore, so I'm just yapping. Anyways, here's what it looks like. Water tower super jittery. And the building's like circular and the window wraps all the way around. Maybe it could be like a science building or something, I don't know. Because big brain. What else we got? Showed you the ooze blimp in this shot already. And there's gonna be this tiny little Easter egg here. You can barely see it in the final render, but there's this turtle emoji because I really like spamming this technique as well. You can type in emojis into the text. Blender has a little text object you can add and type anything in, and emojis work. And you can import them as like a little object thing. Well, not like emojis, but like symbols. And apparently there's a universal turtle symbol, so I just put that in. Let me find another symbol. Actually, let me put in a fish. Yeah, well, some of them do this. So you have to find one that actually outputs. But yeah, you can insert like symbols, and I think that's pretty cool. So I try to use it all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I don't want to render too much else on the off chance that we end up crashing. But I did find out that the reason I crashed so much last stream is there's this weird, I don't know, glitch or thing that happens when I insert an object into this collection, this characters collection. It slows down as if it's reading it for the brushstrokes modifier. I don't know why it does that. So we'll just try to avoid that at all costs. So yeah. We're gonna do some final little tweaks to the scene and then we'll do some VFX. I have mesh trails installed, Dylan Goo mesh trails. So that'll be fairly easy, but don't quote me on that. I've said that before. So where do we start? I do want to render this shot again. I feel like I want the fog to be denser. Like the buildings being... I just watched a video about how background elements being too contrasty can make them feel like they're in the foreground. So I'm trying to make sure they feel a little washed, a little flatter. So if we drag some of the white values back. Should help us out. Maybe if we make the buildings themselves a bit darker. I probably shouldn't say that if I don't know what it means. Anyway. Frames don't actually dip that much when we do it. It just goes to 30. I thought it was much worse than that. Not even like the color that's wrong, it's just how harsh the shadow is. So unless we make the world brighter, it might just stay that contrasty, which we do have to do that too, or I want to do it rather. I wanted to give the moon like a little halo, if that's the word. Where is it? Yeah, just to give it some punch. It should be pretty easy since we have the circles here already. Just have to make it bigger. We could just steal this yellowish color from here. That should give us a free, well, kinda. Maybe we should put the thing first. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe that won't work. Unless... we plug it in down here. No. Now I'm thinking if the glow should be just a circle or if it should be the crescent shape. Like just take this and scale it up or something. Let me look at some reference images. Because if you can't tell, I am trying to go for like a bleach kind of moon. Just a big, weirdly, very much not crescent shape. It's just like a circle eating another circle. What's up, Bigny? Welcome back yet again. This is like your third stream on a hot streak. Yeah, I definitely want to rethink how we're doing that. How else can we make it feel a bit more moon-like? swear, one of these days, I'm just gonna know which blending mode is the best for everything. I'm not gonna have to shuffle through each and every one to find one that looks good. That'll be when I peak as an artist. Not even just in Blender, but everywhere. We're not getting much better than Add. The other option is to somehow put bloom on the moon. But I tried that before, and some of the clouds down here are too bright to do it. So I'd have to render like a second world and then use that as the render layer, which is a bit much. But if there's a way I can take this and maybe blur it out or something. What do we take? Oh, let me turn on screencast keys. I always forget to do that. What math are you in right now? Algebra, trig? I mean, all of it sucks, so your answer doesn't really matter. But, you know, I feel you. I don't remember which math was the hardest for me. Just beef up the moon slightly. That should be the default shape for the moon. What the hell? That looks exactly like a bleach moon. Yeah, you're cooked. Don't even know what math they're in right now. No, I'm joking, but is that the right? Something like that can maybe work. And then We might have to duplicate the mapping. I didn't want to do that. I don't know why. That's probably not going to be detrimental to the scene's render time or anything, but I don't know. I'm stubborn like that sometimes. I don't know why this song is annoying me right now. Also, I downloaded a whole new OST so we don't have to worry about copyright, because last stream got hammered with copyright strikes. I thought, you know, Guitar Hero 1, it's just a bunch of cover songs. There's no way they're going to recognize it. Famous last words. Oh, that's starting to look like some glow. Oh, we might add a third little ring. I still feel like there's probably a better way to do this. What? I'm not gonna figure that out right now. So this is the actual moon. This is the ring, the first ring of glow. I'll just make this the last one. Make it super, super, super faint. Actually, let me duplicate it from these ones. Hmm. I'm about to sound like a streamer here. What do we think, chat? I feel like at that point, that big circle being there, maybe it should just all be a glow. Ooh, chat actually answered. Thanks, again. Because it does just kind of feel awkward with the hole there, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna just have it all be glowy. So I did all that extra work for nothing. Hooray. So we can delete these. Save on some stuff. Resources. Is it bedtime? Never mind. Yeah, I decided to grab this soundtrack because this is like, if not my favorite game of all time, it's definitely top 3. But I never listened to the whole shebang. I'm not even like into RPGs like that, but this one was just so immersive and didn't have any waifu stuff. It's like, it's perfect. No thirst traps, no nothing. Actually, let me try. What if I just use a regular grading? I don't know why that just occurred to me now. To just literally make a. I might be stupid. Or I might use that for one of these. Wondering like why I'm whispering. It's because I'm so hunched over. I mean, I don't know. I like the tuning lines. I think what we can do is add one more. Add one more layer of addition. And then make this one the super soft version. Just to help blend the colors together. Cool. I'm not mad at that. Let's render it out. Oh, I forgot I still have render single layer on. I'm gonna add that to like a a a yeah, that's neat. Neat. In my church and youth thing, I edit videos and I show them, so now I get to take pictures and make a video out of it. That's nice. You get to be creative for a greater purpose. Love stuff like that. Apparently the slowdown was so bad there, YouTube even gave me a warning. But this time it's not a Wi-Fi issue, it's just rendering. I should have checked before I re-rendered or did another render the values. But I think it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. What kind of evil, nefarious stuff were you posting to get your YouTube channel banned? Maybe I shouldn't ask that question. That's another shot that has the moon in it. Moon in it. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. Like a lot of, I guess, auto detection things tend to deem a lot of stuff like as bottish behavior. Like sometimes Instagram will call you a bot because you change your profile picture too many times, or Discord does that sometimes too. But yeah, a lot of silly things can get you marked as like a spammer. But yeah, YouTube's moderation doesn't play with that kind of thing. But yeah, I like that moon glow. That's one thing off the to-do list. What's another? I've been meaning to do this part for a while. Let me go to the character tab, or character render layer. I wanted to make their eyes glowy. Help with, one, the brushes that overlap with the eye. And just because ninjas, I guess, they do that. Not too much though. Just enough to help with contrast. What's the value on again? 0.75. It's a little thing, but I think it helps. As far as character materials go, I did want to give him like actual frames to his glasses because they're fake. These glasses are fake. So, yeah. Just some light. Which hopefully actually works with the... Let me save before I do that, because it might not work with the mesh cache thing that the whole USD system is running on, so I want to make sure we don't mess that up. Make a face. And make a face. Oh wait, you can't make a face. L create on. Welcome. Hey there, what do you think is the best way to learn? I think about a project and I just go do it in problem solving or try to get the most from a course. I've never used a course. So I can't really speak on that front. I have always just taken the approach of I just want to do a thing, so I do it. And yeah, like for the first few years or like anytime you learn a new skill, you're always going to have to go through tutorial hell because that's the only free way to actually figure out stuff, except for trial and error or using the manual to whatever thing you're using, like the Blender manual, which is decently helpful compared to other manuals. And by other manuals, I mean Maya specifically. Maya's manual doesn't even show you like where the buttons are and stuff. In Blender, theirs is pretty handy, but that's neither here nor there. I would say if you're determined enough, if you have enough drive, uh, just do it. But if you want to take your time, make sure it's the right thing for you, etc., etc., I would say do a course. Specifically ones that are well priced and by people you actually trust. The only one I can recommend is probably the P2 Design, Purik Pikau, if that's how you pronounce his name. He has a nice animation tutorial. And it's Blender specific, so, you know, that helps too. That's my advice. Take it with a big, fat chunk of salt. So it does work, but for whatever reason, they're transparent. Now, how do we want to do this? About creating assets. Yeah. That's kind of the part I get stuck on too, because I don't know, I can do rigging, but I would prefer not to. But it just so happens that if I want to create something original, or something that's never been done before, I have to create assets for stuff that's never been done before. So, like, that's literally the only reason my rigs exist, is because they haven't existed prior. I'm not just going to make something someone else already did. So yeah, you gotta struggle with that. See, does this work? By dropping frames. Maybe we can hide the characters we're not working on. Whoops. That might help. Oh, shoot. I guess it isn't gonna work. Boo. Yeah, that just jacked up the memory a ton. I don't think I created that save so we can just revert it and go back. That's interesting though. So if we edit it on the first frame, does it work? Or still no? Still doesn't work. Okay, you win. I won't do anything with the glasses. I guess that means we can move on to VFX. You know, I titled the stream VFX, so maybe we should do VFX in the VFX stream. That might be a good idea. First, I'll take a little break. Get my mind off materials and stuff. I guess we could render out this frame. Just to see what it looks like with the glowy eyes and stuff now. Won't be all that different, but why not? Why not drop some frames before we go on BRB? Ooh, man. This is taking a long time to render. I might restart Blender before we get, or once we get back from BRB because something's not right. But yeah, look at those eyes. Those are ninja eyes right there. Actually, okay. I gotta keep remembering to go to compositing now because the render thing doesn't pop up in OBS. But yeah, look at those. Nice and contrasty. I'll be right back. You stare at Sonic. Yeah, BRB. All right, I'm back. And I hate to correct you, but that's not Sonic. That is my new character I drafted up last night. You know, copyright him. I'm gonna copyright him. You can't use him. Can't see him. You're never seeing him again. Anyways, let's do some VFX. Let's do some effects. I already have in my head what I want some smears to be. But we have to do some experimentation on how it's going to turn out. And yes, you heard right. My new OC. I should make a new collection for all the effects, because that's going to get confusing very quick. We actually do this in the animation tab. What do you mean there's no... Okay, curves don't count as extras. Good. I just didn't want to see the lights. A whole lot of noise. So because the brush strokes modifier, the thing we've been using to get all the smears and stuff on the characters, they use curves and they have a brush material on them. So what I'm thinking is we can just copy that material and make a curve that follows the finger, and that might be a simple way to get a smear on it. I actually need this viewport to look a little different. These guys are way too dark for me to even see the curve in action. Why's the dope sheet so high? And I do believe you can animate points on curves, maybe? Unless I was lied to. We can't without the use of the hook modifier. Interesting. Very interesting. Not really interesting, just inconvenient. Cursor to selected. Add the empty. No washer. Alright, extras are disabled. Oh, we can shrink that down, I guess. Animal, you say? I'm finding a new Blender extension. Apparently there's one called Animal, which does let you animate the control points of a curve, so we don't have to use hooks. So I add that to quick favorites. So that does work. Cool. Oh, it even tweens. It even tweens. But we don't want that though. Let's... What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh yeah, you can't see my preferences window. So I'll just say that I'm trying to find a thingy where you can change default interpolation to constant, which I just found. Cool. This way. You can animate it on twos, just like the finger. Before we go any further with that, before we go any further, let's try adding a material to this. To see if we can even do this. Um, Interesting. Oh, there we go. That's something. So far, it's looking like we're not able to copy the material. We have to make our own. Maybe. Which, that's fine, because it should be easy. Yeah, let's just make a new one. Let's see. There's a node here that's going to give us the length of an object as a thing, as a value that we can edit. I don't remember which one that is. Curves info. No. Geometry. I'm gonna have to find. We could do this. Because I believe when we add a mesh trail, it gives us some material by default. Unless I'm dumb. I should stop saying that. Oh, that worked. Generate simple shader. Yes. Oh, it just uses the UV map. That's smart. I'm gonna copy these nodes, and then undo everything we just did. Neat. So we can do this. Oh. Like, why is it not coloring? Because you gotta up the value. How you know I've been in this Blender file too long. I need to be let out. I need to be free. Hopefully we will soon. also some noise on here, maybe. What did I just duplicate? Yeah, well, kinda. Maybe we should noise it before we add the power. Perchance. Nah, it's still there. Let's go back to what we had before. I mean, it did look better the other way around. I'll say that. Yeah, I think that was the right call. Just up the power on this side of things, we get that. I'm trying to figure out how to change the taper. I want this brighter end to be circular or maybe sharp. Actually, that might be in the control point. I feel like I remember that being a thing. Maybe. Guess not. Could just change the material so it looks like it's round. Matter of fact, part of the reason I wanted to copy the brush material in the first place is because it already does that. So we could just look at the way they do it and copy it. Because you know what they say, good create, great steal. Brush texture, color, noise, color variation. Let's copy that. Hmm. So none of it shows on here for some reason. Does it need an attribute on it because it uses geometry nodes? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, it looks like they use image textures and kind of change the UVs to make it work. So yeah, we can't do that. Or we can, but there's no real point. So let's do this the old-fashioned way. My brain is like fuming right now. There's steam coming out of it. So if we do could do this, then maybe invert it. Yeah, that's about what we want. But does it work in the shader? Sounds about right. Oh, that's because linear light is not the right option here. Multiply sounds more correct. Do we even need the power node here? That is correct. That is correct. I do want it to be a tad more apparent though. It feels so wrong, but I mean it's working. We'll do the same thing we did here and just invert the X. And then we can make the color up here not factor, this one. Just like a little teeny no. Wait, what? Yeah, to have more control over the dark areas. So that it's like a super slight transparency there. Just to help it blend in a little, so it's not like a harsh edge there. And that is about what we want. Perfect. I do wish we could get like a better preview of it. Without like all the noise. You can't even see it when you're moving it around. It's like a tiny little green dot. I think in rendering it'll probably turn out all right. Add a dope sheet here so we can animate and look at materials at the same time. Otherwise, that's going to be a pain. No, I really want to see what this looks like with the actual curves on. Let's just hope that this doesn't destroy everything. Well, we're already in overload right now, so yeah, it definitely will destroy some stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's not use the emission, because I do want the light to affect it some. Why is it there for like 1 second, then it disappears? Oh, you know what? We don't even need all that. We just use the alpha. Oh, never mind. I hate how it's gaslighting me that it's there and then it disappears instantly. Like, why are you doing that to me? So it's there on this side, but it's not there on this side. Where's the back bases thing? It might even be in here. Nope. What the hell, boy? Oh, I see. It is there. It's just the way it's lit. Because the emission wasn't on at all. But yeah, there we go. Could also... If emission isn't on, what if we add transmission? Is that how you get lights showing from the back? Or is that something else? I think that's like how shadows pass through transparent objects. Specifically. So yeah, I guess we'll just do emission. Or thin film, whatever that means. Yeah, I like it that way. I think the emission makes it look a bit too special. I want it to look similar to the rest of the curves. For the most part. Whoops. This might be one of my favorite variations of the planning music in Fire Emblem. It's just so aggressive. Or is this planning music, or is it the actual? Yeah, it is. Preparations, as they call it. Anything change if we up the color? Not really. Neat. Now let's animate the rest of this finger wag situation. Going to be like the slightest bit of specular. Nothing too crazy. actually rotating like that. And also, oh, it's because I'm in the shading tab. I thought I changed this. I did, it was just a different view thingy. I'm getting so locked in with this. Oh, right there. I was talking about how to taper the object off, the radius. And then I guess the tilt is what I was, man. That's how you know I'm mentally cooked right now. My brain is fried. I'm not even looking at stuff. I'm just yapping. And yeah, that's how you get it. More light on it. That makes sense. And I guess we can taper it off a little bit. I think the material does most of the work. But for the sake of stuff, why not? Here I would definitely taper it, because I think it'll make it look nice and quick. Is there a shortcut for changing the radius? I can just know to do that. Alt S. I'm not gonna remember that. Well, I guess scale radius. They're kind of the same. What about tilting? So I'm not sure when I hit the mute button on my keyboard, but yeah, I've been yapping for a bit. Um, Nothing too important though, I guess. I've just been calling out what I'm doing like a Pokemon trainer, as streamers do, I guess. So, oh, well, I love this song. So anxiety inducing. But yeah, like I was saying to myself, I guess, I think this is all we're going to do this stream because I'm getting a headache. Got to go do some stuff before it rains today, so I think we'll call it there. But thankfully, we get a nice playback of what that curve, the little finger smear looks like. It'll probably be more of that, either animating a curve or hopefully I can get this, what's it called? Mesh trails modifier going. Because it might work on these objects even with the mesh cache. Because what you have to do is duplicate whatever geometry on the mesh you want, turn it into a curve, and then it'll make an automatic trail for you. So hopefully we can do that on stuff like the nunchuck and the staff and the sword. I do think for this we'll probably hand do the curves just like we did with the finger here. But yeah, that's all I got today. We'll probably be back tomorrow, and I think today I probably mean it because I do want to show mesh trails in action. I think that'll be pretty cool. And I'm really want to look at this VOD and see where I just stopped talking for like a whole 30 minutes, maybe an hour. But anyways, is there a render we can look at? No. I guess I can full screen this and you can get the full finger action pause. Well, it doesn't play in real time anyway because GPU goes crazy. I guess just look at this instead. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for. Just simple painterly looking smears and stuff like that. So thanks to everyone who came through. We still have a lot of soundtrack left. This is like a 6-hour OST, so we'll hopefully be good before we have to repeat some music. Which, you know, that's really only a big deal for me because I don't like that kind of stuff. Also, no real stream issues today. OBS didn't crash. And the only dropped frames that happened were just due to me rendering and being in the viewport and stuff. So, yeah. Maybe this is a sign. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Bye-bye. See you later.